Hi guys, good day. So this is the introduction of the seven seals of the apocalypse that John saw in the Revelation that he wrote in the book of Revelation in the New Testament. This was in the chapter 6, chapter 7, and chapter 8. So first, we have to know what is the seal of God. So the seal of God, it says dispensations are time periods in which the Lord has at least one authorized servant on the earth who bears the holy priesthood and the case. Doctrine and Covenants chapter 77 verse 6, it says, it was a revealed will, mysteries, and the work of God during the 7,000 years of its countenance. So how long does one seal takes? So in Doctrine and Covenants chapter 77 verse 7, it says that the first seal equals 1,000 years and the second seal equals 1,000 years, and so until the seventh seal, total of 7,000 years, where there are 7 seals in the apocalypse. So what does it mean to be a seal of ownership of God? So in the book of Matthew, it says, the sealing of a follower of Christ is a sign of ownership where we are sealed by the Holy Spirit. In Ephesians chapter 1, it says as one of God's chosen children. And in 2 Corinthians, it says providing the assurance that we belong to God. So that is about the ownership of God if we are sealed. So what happens if people have been sealed to God? So do you think in Revelation chapter 9, it says being protected. So if you are sealed of God, you are protected. And in the book of Matthew chapter 16 verse 19, it says the case of the kingdom or sealing power, that God has given the authority to his authorized servant to seal or to bound the everything, like what it says that whatsoever you have bound on earth shall also bound in heaven, whatsoever you shall loose on earth also loose in heaven. So it means that if you are bound on earth, you are also bound in heaven. So it means that you can live with God. It's like exaltation, like in the 2 Corinthians and also in Doctrine and Covenants, talking about the exaltation. I recommend you to read that verses for your, so that it would be clear for you. So they are authentic and protected people who choose the truth of God. So if you are sealed, what happens to you? You are authentic and protected people. So the first seal. So the first seal, that was from the time 4,000 to 3,000 BC. BC means before Christ. So this is called the conquest. So the meaning of the white horse that John the Revelator saw, it was peace, purity, power, and transformation. That was members or the righteous people. So the bow symbolized intention, warfare, to bring forth with their victory. The rider symbolized the occurrence or major event, what happened to the people, they become, do, or desire. So also that was Prophet Enoch. So the crown that the rider has worn, so it symbolized authority and conqueror. So this is in Revelation chapter 6, 1 to 2. It's talking about the first seal. So the second seal, so this is about war. So the red horse means or symbolize bloodshed, danger, fighting, warning, or caution, or flood. So the rider that rode the horse, so it means the people in Noah's days who are in charge, involved, affected of that event. So probably that was Noah. So the sword that the rider has, the sword of the rider, it symbolizes war or destruction or killing and tragedy. So the third seal, let's talk about the famine or crisis. So the black horse that John saw in the Revelation chapter 6, 5 to 6, it symbolized suffering, punishment, poverty, hard situation, lackness, emptiness, hopeless, or freed slave. So the balance that the rider has hold symbolized high price of foods, goods, stuff, or it was justice and judgment, government and corruption. So the rider symbolized people being affected of famine during the time Abraham or Jacob and his family. So if you remember, like Joseph in Egypt, he was sold because of famine in the land. So the fourth seal, let's talk about that. So the pale horse that symbolize color of the dead bodies, weak, slave, helpless, or being tortured, or it is symbolize death or victim of death, war, tragedy, and disaster. Also the color, the pale horse symbolize harmful chemical and toxic substance. So the rider means it was the wage of sin, which is his name is death, bad or evil works. So it was also symbolized people being captive or taken in warfare, slave, and scattered. The heads that John saw, John the Revelator, saw that it was spirit world, or probably or supposedly it was a spirit prison. So here's the key that death and hell equals wicked killing wicked. So the fifth seal. So the altar that John saw in the Revelation chapter 6, 9 to 11, it symbolized the great sacrifice, covenant. People under the altar are covenant people. So the white robes that they are wearing symbolize protection, care, and rest, blessing, grace, peace, and knowledge and wisdom. So the souls that John saw, that was the church members killed for their belief. So the sixth seal. So in the sixth seal that John saw, there are earthquake. There is also the sun turning to black, and the moon turning to blood, and the star falls, and also the mountain and islands move. And also John saw in the sixth seal, there are 4 angels, and we know that they are Moses, Elijah, and Elias, and Gabriel. Gabriel is Noah. Then he saw also another angel that has the case of the kingdom of the living God, and that was John. Actually, that was John the Revelator. This is he, the another angel that is written in Revelation chapter 6. This is John himself who wrote the book of Revelation in the New Testament. That was John the Revelator. And there is 144,000 of the tribe of Israel. Means that there are 12 tribes of the house of Israel. Per tribe, there are 12,000. So there are 12 tribes. So 12,000, 12,000 times 12, there are 144,000 that are sealed of their forehead to God. And also it's so a great multitude. Right there in great multitude, we are here. It's not only the 144,000 that John saw that they are sealed, but there's also a great multitude. And this great multitude, we are here. We are part we will become sealed of the living God. So it's not only the 144,000 that will become sealed, all of the children of God, right there in the great multitude that John saw, we are there. So the angels turned round about. John also saw that. That is part of the sixth seal. So the seventh seal. So it says that in Revelation chapter 8 that in the beginning of the seventh seal, there was a silence in heaven. So there is also wonder in heaven that is saw, and another wonder in heaven. So this has an explanation, Sorry. Um, this video I just make for an introduction. So I have an explanation of this one by one, from the first seal, second seal, third seal, something like that, or what is being meaning of the silence in heaven, war in heaven, or another wonder in heaven. I have a video for this, so that it would be better for you to understand. You can look it one by one. So this is just scan or in just introduction. Also John saw there are war in heaven, and also John saw beast with 7 heads. And also this is part of the 7th seal. John saw a beast like a lamb, and also saw another angel fly. Like this was angel Moroni in the Revelation chapter 14. That was Moroni, that another angel that John saw. So there's also 7 trumpets, and I have an explanation for this, like what is like mean by every trumpet from 1 to 7, like what does it symbolize. So this is just introduction. There are 7 balls as well as 7 balls. There are 7. So there's also meaning of that. That's done. Thank you.